Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. What it do? What it do? What it do? It's Monday. It's Monday. I hope you guys are doing well on this beautiful Monday morning. Okay. I hope you guys are doing well. I see y'all coming on up in the building. We got several things to talk about, honey. Yes, indeed. We have several things to talk about. We need to talk about Happy Sunday, raindrops. Yes, honey. Yes. We must talk about him and the fact that the fans are chewing him up over on Instagram. The fact that the fans are chewing him up over on Twitter. The fans are chewing Carlos up, and we're going to get into why in just a minute. Baby Keke has a new business venture that we must discuss as well, honey. Mel is just over there, kind of, unbothered, honey, just rolling out these businesses and just doing what she needs to do. So we're going to talk about that. You have Bishop Jakes who decides to speak on domestic violence, but I want to ask, do you speak on, your daughter stealing children? Are we going to talk about that? Yeah, I got some things for Bishop TD Jakes. So if you guys like him and you're in and you go around there to the Potter's house, you might want to exit stage left because I have nothing good to say. So I'm going to say that now. And then, of course, we do have to talk about P. Dennis and this whack apology that he gave, honey, that old whack, stupid, tired apology. Yeah, girl, we're going to get into it because you full of it. Anyway, not only that, we got a bunch of other stuff to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But since all of the people, y'all are all Queen Essentials here in the chat, okay? I love all the girls. I love all of the girls, okay? I love y'all. I'm already on some silly stuff this morning. Lord help me today. All right. Anyway, let me speak to y'all. Let me speak to y'all so we can get into some things. Looks like Miss Regina B was the first one in the chat. What's going on? Shout out to Simply Elegant One for being here. Good morning. Good morning. Special K. Good morning. Good morning to you. Sweet Essence. Good morning to you, hon. Good morning. Laverne, good morning, good morning, good morning. Lady B, good morning, good morning. Mia, what's going on, Miami J? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, y'all was speaking to each other. Good morning, Miss Williams. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Charlene. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Rory, good morning to you, love. Good morning, good morning. What up, though, Harold? Good morning, my brother. IPV, what's going on? What's going on? Good morning, Audrey. Good morning to you. Melanin Beauty, good morning to you, boo. Um, oh yeah, it's gonna be some foolishness this morning, huh? Rory says it's gonna be some foolishness this morning. What's going on, Jasmine? What's going on? What's going on, Soul Sister? How you doing? K Miles, what's going on? Clyde, how you doing? How you doing? Baby girl 1981, what it do? What it do? Good morning, Carla. Good morning to you. Let's see who else up in here. Gwen, good morning to you, love. Good morning, good morning. Keita, good morning to you. Stacy, good morning to you, boo. Trending at some point. Good morning, friend. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You semi in the bushes, honey. What is Papa trending cooking for breakfast? That's what we want to know. What is Papa trending cooking for breakfast? Because I know he put the slay the kitchen up. Okay. I just have a feeling that Papa Trending is cooking great breakfast this morning. And I feel like I'm right in my spirit. Okay. What's up, Didi? What's going on? Gwen. Okay, I spoke to Gwen, but good morning again, Gwen. Deshonda, good morning. Uh Darcel. I don't think did you tell me if I said your name right? Tell me if I said your name right. Good morning to you, boo. Good morning to you, boo. Mama Dama. Good morning to you, boo. Some of y'all names is funny. I ain't gonna even hold you. Lady D, what it do? What it do? Stephanie, what it do? What it do? Let's see what's up in here. American born. Good morning. Good morning. Yumina. Good morning. Good morning. So Sister Chef, I enjoyed your Saturday morning show. That show brought me through the last 2 days of my work day. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Listen, we had us some time this weekend. We did. We did. We had us a little giggling time, didn't it? I was always kind of want to make it light for everybody, not the baby stealing. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about big wig wearing Coral over there stealing babies and acting like people hating on her online. Girl, ain't nobody hating on you. Hey, Yvette, how you doing, boo? Good morning. Good morning. Too real. Good morning to you, boo. It's Tish. Good morning to you. Lysandra, good morning to you. Blue Fish. Come on, Blue Fish. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on, Kareem, my brother? What's going on? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Butterfly, good morning. Terry, good morning to you, Terry. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, but the more y'all comment, it be pushing stuff up. So I'm sorry, Terry. I saw you up earlier in the chat on my phone, so I apologize. I apologize. Terry, let me make it up to you. Let me make it up to you. Whoa, let me sing you a song. Oh, let me make it up to you. Okay, Terry, was that all right? Was that all right with you? Was that all right with you? Hey, CB, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see who else is up in here. I see y'all speaking to each other. Miss B Jackson, what it do? Brittany, what it do, boo? How you doing? Vanessa, what it do? Shay W, what's going on? Okay, listen. Hey, y'all. Hey, Bama, girl. Hey, Casino Rules. Hey, y'all. Hey, 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 hey. All right, let's get into some things, y'all. Let's get into some things, honey. And listen, we are still celebrating 12K, okay? So during this live, I need us, if you feel like blessing the catch it, okay, bless the catch it with $12. It needs to end in 12, begin in 12, or something of that sort, so that we make sure we're on the money with the 12K. Okay. Now somebody sent me a catch app yesterday and said that they speaking a greater number for subscribers into existence. I said, oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. This is on solid ground. I appreciate that seed. I appreciate that seed. All right, let's get into some things. Y'all know we first start off with our stories stuff that we need to kind of catch up on in the blogs as far as news headlines. So of course there's a whole bunch of Diddy news in the headlines at this very moment. But there are some other things that I did want to discuss. And okay, y'all, now this story's gonna be a little something. Okay, it's gonna be a little something. Wait, we might have talked about that last week. No, maybe we didn't. Okay, anyway, let's talk about this one. I saw this on Hollywood Unlocked yesterday, and I thought that this was an interesting story. So let's get into it, child. And then I have a few more, and then we're gonna get into the mess. Well, I know y'all here is the mess, but you know we give a balance in the morning. Okay, we give a balance over here. All right. So let's get into it, child. Now, this is saying that a man who disappeared 27 years ago at the age of 17 found alive near the family's home in the neighbor's basement. Girl, what is really going on over here? So according to the New York Post, via Ottoman media outlets, a man named Omar bin Omaran who went missing in 1998 at 17 years old, was found alive last weekend in the cellar of his alleged kidnapper's home and sits only 100 yards from his family's home. Now, ain't that something? Now, Omar, I don't know how to say his last name like that. Y'all know how I do. So I'm gonna call him by his first name. Omar went missing 26 years ago while on his way to vacational school. Okay. Omar, who is now 45 years old, was rescued from his neighbor's basement on Sunday, May the 5th. And his alleged captor, a 61-year-old man who lived alone and was previously accused of unaliving Omar's dog, was taken into police custody according to the Attorney General office. Now, child, yeah, 27 years later is crazy. 27 years later is crazy. Okay. That is crazy. It goes on to say that before before Omar's disappearance, his dog would linger between his and the suspected home until it went missing for a month. Its body was then found in front of Omar's family home, believed to have been poisoned. In regards to Omar's rescues, investigators were reportedly tipped off by the suspect's brother, who suggested that he was involved in Omar's kidnapping during a fight on social media over inheritance. Baby, won't that family drama come on out and it'll tell the story? Child. Oh, Jesus, lamb yesterday. Um, And it says Omar's relatives saw the post and alerted the police. Subsequently, um, they reopened Omar's investigation, during which the 61-year-old man's home was searched, revealed a trap door hidden underneath a hay-covered floor in a sheep pen. Oh, sir. Omar's uncle said that his mother, who never stopped looking for her son's missing child, died in 2023. Wow. I mean, 2013. Wow. Now that's crazy. Now, Omar's mother, who had 9 children total, always believed in her heart that he was still alive, and her last wish was, please do not stop searching for Omar. Man, that lady died knowing that her son was still missing, and knowing deep down in her gut that her baby was still alive. That was something. I had to read that to y'all because I was like, oh my God. Now let's watch the clip real quick. Oh no, these are the pictures. Sorry. So this is the hay looking door. Trigger warning for those of you who may can't take this, but this was the door. This was him. Um, Omar was taken to a medical center. I'm curious. There go to him and the dog. And that, oh, mercy, Jesus. This was crazy. This was crazy. So I just want to read that to you guys. Good morning to everybody coming in the chat. Please make sure you guys hit that like button. Please, please, please. And listen, please be creative with your curse words, okay? If the miles don't get you, the bot will get you. So be creative with your curse words, please, and thank you. Thank you, Shay W, for your Kitch app. I appreciate your Kitch app. Thank you, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, y'all know I don't like talking about these type of stories, but they're out there, and I just guarantee you that this ain't the only story that is like this, unfortunately. So we're gonna take a look at this story really quick, this news clipping, and then we'll keep going. All right, let's go.
Are disturbing. State police say a woman forced a 2-year-old boy to live in a makeshift cage. There's a picture of that cage. Police say this happened at Shattuck Avenue here in the city. The cage was a playpen covered by a piece of a crib tied down on 3 sides, preventing that young boy from standing up. The child, found covered in feces, had 2 broken ribs. This all happened back in February. Police are just notifying us now. 24-year-old Nisha Lumpkin facing child endangerment charges. Will bring you more on this story throughout the day right here on 7 News. Details here.
Oh man, this is sick. This is sick. Naisha Lumpkin. I'm sorry, you sound this is just ignorant. 24-year-old Nakisha Lumpkin of upstate New York is facing child endangerment charges after her 2-year-old son was discovered in a cage in their home. And again, it's a makeshift cage, as you guys saw in the picture. Now, the child was drenched in feces and had multiple broken bones. The woman was arrested by New York State police, who found the child living in deplorable conditions with real fractures and bruising. The police learned about the child's situation while visiting the family's Buffalo home to serve an arrest warrant for the woman's um, involvement in another crime. Now, during this visit to the home, investigators discovered that the 2-year-old confined in the bedroom inside a makeshift cage. The cage was made using a playpen covered with of a piece of a crib, preventing the child from standing up or leaving the playpen. And according to officials, the cage and 2-year-old were covered in human feces, uh, and it was all on the walls as well. Now, Trooper James, I'm not going to say his last name, reported that food remnants were also including chicken bones were located inside of the cage. Now, Child Protective Services was contacted, and the child was taken to the hospital. The woman was arrested for child endangerment, and the woman's identity is being kept confidential. Why? Why is it being kept confidential? Why? It don't need to be kept confidential, okay? Because clearly she did something, and clearly, if that baby had bruises and stuff on him, was you over there also beating on the baby too? Let's just talk about it. I mean, we're here because that's what I wants to know. That's what I wants to know. You keep her identity confidential for what? For what? I don't understand stuff like this. For what? This just don't make no sense. This is disgusting. This is just foul. This is foul. It reminds me of these mamas that be leaving their kids and going on cruises and all kind of stuff, leaving them in the house, no food, no nothing. No, I mean, come on, bro. A lot of y'all people don't want to hear me say it, but a lot of y'all don't need no cheering. Okay. Y'all don't. Y'all just do not. If this is what you're gonna do, and clearly you have a history of this stuff. You was being picked up for another crime. All right. Let's get into this story too, because this one snatched my edges. Hell, snatched my edges. Do you hear me? Okay, so let's get into it. So it says a Las Vegas father was recently arrested and released on bond after allegedly unaliving his neighbor. According to 8 News Now, the neighbor allegedly exposed his genitals to two fathers' children, exposed his genitals to father's children and wife, so he shot him multiple times. I definitely think they messed up with that first part because I know I be you know, but okay. Anyway, moving on. Eddie Morano, 32, is now facing an open unaliving charge in connection with the death of Joe Morano, 47. Now wait a minute. I'm trying to understand something because y'all got the same last name. Las Vegas father arrested for fatally shooting neighbor who exposed his genitals to his wife and children. Okay, wait a minute. I definitely got to get into the story, but wait. I don't think I'm this slow. Okay, Eddie Morano, 32, is now facing an open, unaliving charge in connection to the death of Joe Morano, 47. Though the two individuals have the same last name, they are not related. Okay, I just needed to read a little bit further because I was about to say, it's y'all Kim Peoples. And what a coincidence. Y'all got the same last name and y'all live next door to each other too. That's something, ain't it? How often do we know that happened around in the world? But they do have the same last name. But according to the article, they are not related. Okay, I just think that that's a coincidence. But you know, okay, let's keep going. So Joe Morano died due to multiple gunshot wounds and the manner of death homicide, according to the Clark County coroner's office. Now, according to Las Vegas police, the shooting took place during a heated argument between the two individuals on Monday, May the 13th at approximately 7 p.m. on that day. Eddie Morano's wife dialed 911 to report that the neighbor was causing a disturbance and behaving inappropriately near Starline Meadow Place, located close to Lake uh, Mead Boulevard in Anasazi Drive. Is like it's how you say that, according to official documents. Now, I need police here right now, she said on the 911 audio obtained by the news outlet. This guy just moved in next door, is tweaking out. Now, the fact that he moved next door and still, that's crazy. He kept on grabbing his genitals. Um, from that moment, that's when several gunshots rang out. He just moved in. He's yelling at us, and we just pulled into the driveway. Eddie Morano's wife said that he started pulling his genitals out in front of all of the kids, so my husband shot him. Okay, girl. I mean, girl. Girl. I mean, okay, girl. What y'all think? Y'all think he innocent? What y'all think? What y'all think? Because that's a little weird, mama. It's a little weird, mama. But what y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all giving on this one? The mother must have money. Yeah, what y'all think on this one? Although now I don't think you should have unalived the man. You know what I'm saying? But maybe shooting him in his Peter Whack or balls or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Uh, uh, teach him a lesson that way or something like that. But child, you shot the man unalived. Okay, let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Um, what kind of demons are these people? No, they do not need kids. No, not at all. They sure don't. Hey, Caramel, what's going on, boo? He could have punched the man. That's what I'm thinking. I think he could have just fought the man. You know what I'm saying? He could have went up and kicked him in the nuts or something like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't condone no violence or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, all he had to do was kick the man in his nuts. Did the man have a gun too? Because that ain't what the article said. The article didn't say he had a gun. So I don't know if the man posed some type of threat. I understand he was showing his genitals to the children and stuff like that, and that could be very traumatizing to the children and stuff. But I'd have showed my kids that I could beat you, because now they got to think about the fact that you shot them in front of. I mean, that you shot this man, unalive this man in front of them. So I promise you, they're more traumatized by you unaliving that man than seeing that man's genitals. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He should have let the police handle it. The wife must have liked what she saw. She must have been staring too long. Child, cause don't it sound like he just got real mad? I don't know. Again, I'd have walked up, maybe kicked them in the in the nerds and stuff like that. But unaliving the man, nah. And then your wife on the phone with 911 talking about, yeah, so my husband shot him. Like, that's still okay. Okay. But anyway, he is released on.
Eddie Moreno Jr. is accused of killing Joe Moreno, no relation, in their Summerlin neighborhood. Now, in audio our 8 News Now investigators obtained, Eddie Moreno's wife calls 911 as the two neighbors appear to be yelling at each other. She says Joe Moreno was exposing himself to her family, including her children, as they arrived back home in their car. Now, we do want to warn you, part of this next portion of the phone call does include gunshots.
I need police.
I don't think y'all want to hear them gunshots. Well, y'all listen to gunshots on shows and stuff. So
Here right now, because this guy that just moved in next door is over here tweaking out, yelling at my husband. 2200 Starlight Meadow Place.
Oh, I ain't mean to put them.
He keeps on grabbing his.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Eddie, sir, you shot that man, from what I heard, about 5 times. Eddie, you ain't had to do that. You ain't had to do that. You didn't. Eddie, you could have walked up to that man and kicked him in his nuts. Okay. And yeah, I can agree. He should have let the police handle it. I can agree with that too. Sir, that ain't cute what you just did. Okay. Not cute, Mr. Eddie. All right now. Eddie, I'm gonna leave you alone. But yeah, you didn't have to shoot that man like that. You didn't have to do that. All right, let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. So I'm going to talk about P. Dennis. I'm going to talk about P. Dennis. And I'm going to talk about something that's bothering me. Can I tell y'all something that's bothering me? See, my Patreon community already knows. But why are people still following P. Diddy? Why y'all still following him? Why y'all still I think for him and what we saw him do, and the fact that this apology was so gaslighting, I don't understand how you could even fathom the fact that you still follow someone like this. I don't get it. I'm trying to figure out why this man still got 19.9 million followers. Because let me tell you something. You following him says some things. And no, it don't say, oh, I'm trying to see what he gonna post. No, because the blogs is gonna post it. The blogs is gonna pick up on everything that this man posts, as they've already done. I don't understand why y'all is still around there following that man. I don't get it. And as if that apology wasn't gaslighting enough for him to get an unfollow. I think it's weird. It's weird work. I don't know. I never followed the man to begin with anyway. So I ain't have no unfollowing to do. But I'm just saying in general, what are y'all looking for? What y'all looking for? What y'all looking for? Y'all think he gonna come out and do what exactly? What we still over there for? Huh? Okay. Anyway, don't nobody want to answer that question. That's fine too. That's fine too. All right, so let's get into this bullcrap apology that made its rounds yesterday. Um, Diddy is a monster. Diddy is gross. Diddy is sick. There's nothing you can say at all there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing you can say that would make this thing okay, make me want to support it, make me feel like it's okay. Y'all are some sick human beings. Ain't no prayer gonna work, ain't nothing gonna work. Y'all sick. If y'all think that this stuff is okay, you sit up making excuses for it, and it is some sick individuals that is continuing to make this stuff okay. And I'll guarantee you, you be doing domestic violence stuff behind the scenes too if you all right with it. We're going to talk about it. And I know some people going to disagree, and I really don't care. The man is a sick human being. And we've been saying this for some time now. But the moment that Cassie came out with this lawsuit, everybody, oh, Cassie lying. Cassie lying. Cassie lying. And I'm like, how is Cassie lying when we have literally heard people in the past, literally, although they have been rumors and we hadn't necessarily seen things with our own eyes, but clearly everyone could not be telling a lie on this man. And it is some of y'all, and I'm not talking about y'all in my comments, but there are some people still in the comments on these blogs still talking about what did Cassie do to Diddy before Diddy did this? What did Cassie do? What did Cassie do? What's this? What's that? What's this? What did Cassie do? What? But then in his apology, he didn't even apologize to Cassie. But you was disgusting back then, and you disgusted by it now. Boy, Diddy, it's a special place in hell for somebody like you. And I said what I said, and I meant all of it and meant it with my chest. And who gonna check me about it? It's a special place in hell for somebody like Diddy. And I said it and I meant it. Nigga, you and I sorry. I'm about to start getting activated. So let me calm down a little bit. Let me calm down just a little bit. Because I feel myself getting there. I feel my pressurized. I feel my pressurizing. But there's a special place in hell for somebody like you. And I meant what I said. Because what we're not going to do, this apology was you making it seem like this is the only thing that you've done. Sir, get out of my face trying to gaslight people, trying to make people think something different. This ain't the first time you've done it. You probably just done something about a week ago. Like, get out of my face with that. You're tired. Let's take a look at this apology because as I stated before, this apology is trash. Keep it. Keep it.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom.
You hit rock bottom? When? When did you hit rock bottom, Diddy? When did you hit rock bottom? Stop playing, dog. You should have just shut up. If this is what you was going to give us, sit over there and shut your duck flappers and don't say nothing.
But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
You was disgusting then when you did it? Sir, stop. What we not going to do, what we not going to do is act like this was one occurrence. See, what you don't realize what you just did. See, Now the media has the power. The media took the power back when the video was first released. But what you just did was you just opened the door for more videos to come out, for more people to come out and speak against the stuff that you've done to them. Diddy, you can go to hell, bro. And for those of you that's sitting in the comments talk about, oh well, y'all don't accept here y'all go with this dumb stuff. Y'all don't accept a black man's apology. No, we don't. We're not accepting it. We're not. For what? What are we accepting it for? It's sick, bro. It's sick, dog. If this conversation don't make you a little sick to your stomach, then girl, I don't know what's going on with you. But I'm literally sick to my stomach because you're doing this video as if this is the only time that you've done these things. And again, like I stated, you doing this apology video, you just literally opened the door for people for more videos to come out. And just as we thought that it was over, there was another video that came out. I'm not gonna show it because I need my monetization, honey. But there was another video that had came out where he was talking crazy to Cassie. Cassie was covered up in a blanket, trying to protect herself. See, this is why I say, sir, you're making it seem like this one video was one occurrence. People have been calling you a monster for years. And also, if your attorney told you to say this, you need to you just might as well find you a new legal team because how dumb. This was dumb.
I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy.
You went out and sought professional help. Diddy, stop, dog. Stop. Now you lying on the professionals. You don't went and sought professional help. Where? When? How? You are lying. And to be clear, you still effed up in the mind. You ain't went to saw out no, and you ain't went to no rehab. Nigga talking about I went to rehab. You a lie. You went to rehab in what, 24 hours or what? Your rehab is you going over there to Bali or going over there or overseas? What, like, stop it. This is the stuff I'm talking about. Straight gaslighting and ignorance, bro.
I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day.
No, you're committed to be a monster, the monster that you've always been. And the fact that folks have been scared to talk about you, and this is why I always say this one thing too. For y'all that be in the comments literally sitting up talking about why y'all coming out talking now, why y'all doing this now. Literally, this gives them the freedom to be able to do that because this man has been untouchable for all of these years. Money and power over the media and power over everything else. He don't got that power no more. That's why people are speaking now. You ain't that dumb that you got a question to ask. Why are people speaking now? All these years, people have been scared to speak on Diddy. But now, their time is up. The time is up now. Your time is up now, dog.
I'm not asking for forgiveness.
Okay, what?
I'm truly sorry.
And then the fact that you tried to do this video like you, first of all, they say you ain't slept in years, okay? They say you do not sleep. You sleep about an hour. And for instance, when And I really think that we need to go over Cassie's lawsuit again. It was long, but I think we need to read over that lawsuit again. I really do. I think we need to read over that lawsuit again because, as someone stated, seeing it visually and then reading it, you're gonna feel two different ways. And I do understand that. But this man, literally, you ain't never hit rock bottom. You ain't been to no therapy. You ain't been to no rehab. Stop lying. You over there on vacation right now. Then they spotted you around there in Miami, as if we care. We don't care. Save all your pictures. Diddy been spotted out since the last, but we do not care. This is sick, bro. There's nothing that I can honestly say, but what I do, my prayers honestly go out to Cassie, regardless of how I feel about her, and also too about this. First of all, you got to make it make sense to me. Okay. For those of you that are trying to make this like a race thing, I don't care if Cassie was red. I don't care if she was the color of Clifford the Red Dog. Domestic violence needs to stop, period. Y'all sit up here judging on the fact that oh well, would y'all be talking like this if it was a black woman? Would y'all be doing this? Would y'all be doing that? We're not interested in that. What we're interested in at this very moment is everybody coming out and coming forward that's been a victim of Diddy. Shut up with the stupid stuff right now, because that don't mean nothing to us. Hang that stuff up. Y'all so used to making stuff about a race, making stuff about certain things. I don't care to hear that. I think it is a major deflection from the true fact of the matter is that this man is a monster and he's doing domestic violence stuff. Hang up the black girl thing, hang up the Mexican girl thing, hang up all that. I don't want to hear that. Because at the end of the day, as I stated, regardless of what color you are, domestic violence is wrong. It's wrong. So why do we want to make it right based off of or talk about the fact that, oh, well, because, because of this, because Cassie, and then y'all sitting there sounding so dumb. Do some research on Cassie to know what Cassie's race or ethnicity is. I just think, to me, that's a non-factor in this. The fact of the matter is we seen the video footage, and regardless of if she was red, we need to be talking about it. It doesn't make sense to me. Y'all act like Kim Porter wasn't a black woman. How many stories have we heard about Kim Porter? And actually, let's talk about the story that Kim Porter is not here to tell her story. Let's talk about that. Y'all be saying some dumb stuff, some stuff that don't even be important. Dr. Umar, shut up. Because you what I'm talking about too. Shut up. I don't understand this. I do not. I don't get it. Y'all really need to grow up and figure out when is a good time to have these conversations. Because in my opinion, us talking about her race means what? What does that mean? It doesn't justify anything that he's done, whether she's blue, orange, pink, purple. What? It doesn't mean anything. And that's just how I feel about it. It's just all around sick. It's all around disgusting. Now let me get over here on TD Jakes. And at this point, I don't care. I do not care. Save your Todd emails, save your dissertations, save all of that stuff. Because if you send it, I'm going to cuss your Christian ass out. Okay? Now, Jakes decided to get up in front of his church and decide to tell the people that, let's talk about DV. Some woman had to stop him before service to tell him to talk about DV. Sir, you shut up too, because you're very hypocritical. You're supposed to be this deep man of God. You're hypocritical. You're extremely hypocritical. What's up, Just Patches? Chef, I think many missed that he didn't say her name because him saying her name is a direct admission of guilt, even though we all clearly, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right about that, Just Pat. You are absolutely right. So I'm just to get on TD Jakes, and as I stated before, you should have shut your mouth. That's what you should have done. You should have sat there and had a normal Sunday service like you've been having. Ignore this like you've been ignoring everything else. Because now I got some things to say to you. And also tell your big wig wearing daughter nobody is hating on her. Tell her that. Tell her no one is hating on her. Please. Please tell her no one is hating on her. Nobody. I mean nobody. I hate to say it. The ugliest person is not hating on Cora. Okay? The ugliest person in the world is not sitting over there wishing that they were Cora Jakes. Okay? They're not. They're just not. They're just not. She make me sick with that. Something acting like people are supposed to be jealous. Like, girl, anybody jealous of your them big struggle wigs that be on your head? Ain't nobody. I promise you, ain't nobody. Ain't nobody hating on none of it. Girl, I can't stand that. She stay posting talking about her haters and stuff like that. Girl, please go do something. Nobody's hating on the leanest shoes. Nobody is hating on them dresses with them shoes. Like, girl, no one is hating on that. No one is hating on that old Thelma wig you be wearing on your head. No one is hating on it. I promise you. And as I stated, not even the ugliest person in the world is hating on you. Now, the first place I saw this at was the Shade Room. And for those of you that know about the Shade Room, then you know. Okay. So this just bothers me. And let me tell you why this bothers me. Because as a man of God, it shouldn't take someone to tell you that to speak on domestic violence. At this rate, that should just be your thing off the reel. Now, I don't know who this lady was that approached you and mentioned something about domestic violence. But TD Jakes, Thomas Dexter Jakes, ain't none of us dumb. Okay? None of us are dumb and none of us are stupid. Here we go, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm a little activated this morning because I just don't understand the excuses. I don't get it. I don't. I just don't. But anyway, let's go. Girl. My thing is, so if you hadn't got the request, would you have talked about this during your Sunday service? That's my question to you, Thomas. Would you have talked about this during your normal Sunday service? I'm not putting this man up on a pedestal that he can't be knocked down. I'm just saying, was this going to be a part of your normal Sunday service, or it took that request in order for you to talk about DV? Oh, y'all can't hear it? Oh, my bad. I see why y'all can't hear it. Hold on. Hold up. I'm not going to show it because the Potter's house ain't coming over here. And what's the name? My thing. Show lane. Okay, hold on. Sorry, y'all.
Social media that I happened just to see as I was coming to church. And the woman said to me, would you please pray for women who are living in danger in their own house? And there was something about the way she said it, and I know she's watching right now. There was something about the way she said it. It was a cry for help. And I realized something.
Y'all can't hear it now? Y'all still can't hear it? I know y'all can't see it, but y'all should be able to hear it now. Okay. All right. Let me go back.
When I read what she said as a
Okay, hold up.
But I got a request that came in over social media that I happened just to see as I was coming to church. And the woman said to me, would you please pray for women who are living in danger in their own house? And there was something about the way she said it, and I know she's watching right now. There was something about the way she said it. It was a cry for help. And I realized something when I read what she said. As a father and as a husband and as a son and a mama's boy at that, when I saw the images that have been floating all over the news all week, it became difficult to watch. The atrocious, degrading, but I got a request that came in over demeaning, debauchery. I know who it was, but I saw my daughters. As a man, I saw my daughters, and it made me angry. It made me angry. And I thought, if it affected me like that as a man, how much more is that image a trigger for women who have been through that, who are currently going through that, who are in the middle of that, who feel trapped in situations where you are being physically and emotionally and verbally abused. And it is possible to feel trapped and have a key to the door and still feel trapped in a situation you can't get out of. And it has, domestic violence has no particular color, age, or face. It can be sitting, demeaning beside you today. You can be churched, you can be unchurched, you can be educated, you can be rich, you can be poor. But let me tell you something before we pray. And it's not always the man. Let me tell you a couple of things before we pray, both for the victims and the perpetrator. There's something you need to understand. If you got a rage you can't control, if you have an emotional problem, a mental health issue where you're bipolar, and your kids get scared when they hear your car coming home, you got to get some help, dude. You got to get some help. You got to come out of denial and get some help. If you're into substance abuse and it turns you into a weapon, you got to get some help. It's nice to pray, and we're going to pray in a moment, but let me beside you today. You can be something. I grew up as a young pastor. We were taught as young pastors, it was our job to keep people together no matter what. That's what we were taught. So whenever people came to us as pastors, I'm in my early 20s or so, and they wanted counseling, I always counsel them. God can work it out, and God can fix it, and God can do that. And he can do anything, but he may have to do it at a distance.
I'm sorry, I can't take no more. I just cannot take no more. I'm gonna dissect this thing, because in the beginning, what you said was, I noticed that you didn't mention anything about you being a leader. You didn't mention anything about you being a pastor and standing against it. You're not, to me, you're not doing those things. To me, Diddy called you on the phone and told you for your morning service, I need you to speak on this, because how is it that the same day that he chooses to make an apology is the same day that you choose to address it because you got a request to address it? It's giving me fake vibes. And I'm just saying, just in general, y'all don't talk about stuff. It's the hypocrisy for me of it all. Like, this was the most irritating thing to watch, because to me, again, it's like that church gas, like, sir, stop it. Stop it. You wouldn't have talked about it had you not got a call. You wouldn't have talked about it had Diddy not called you or done some things. That's just what it gives me. Now, there are some things that he stated that I do agree with, and I'm not going to take that away from him. But for me, it's the timing of it all, and it's the fact that you should have some type of ministry in your church dealing with DV, and you got a mega church. I'm just saying, y'all should have specialists that come in and fix this situation. Not necessarily fix it, but people that people can talk to and things like that. Do y'all not have anything there in place for that? To me, again, it's giving fake. It's giving you tried it. And again, if you belong to the Potter's house, keep your email, dog. Okay? Keep your email. Unless you want to be cussed out via email. Keep it. I know how y'all do. And y'all want to send these dissertations. Y'all want to send these books. Oh, you talked about the man of God this morning. And you know the Bible said, touch not my anointed and do that prophet no harm. Well, when we going to talk about the prophet harming God's people? When we going to talk about that? We're going to talk about what the prophet is doing. Do we know he doesn't? Do I know he don't what me mean? He didn't mention it if he do. Bottom line, what I'm saying is that someone had to submit a request for you to talk about what actually happened. That's the problem for me. And clearly, you didn't give the people in your church a way out. Let's just keep it. Let's keep it a buck. You didn't say to your church, "Oh, well, we have resources for people who are dealing with this." Mimi, he didn't say that. So it makes me think, what are you offering to these people? That should have been the moment that you offering it to them. I know that they have counseling, melanin beauty, because let me tell y'all something. I actually used to be a member at the Potter's house. So I know that they have counseling. I'm saying specifically for DV. Do you offer anything, because you did not mention that while you were in the pulpit? Do you see what I'm saying? I'm saying that there was no offer. You didn't give the people a way out. You didn't tell the people anything. You just really got up there, in my opinion, just to talk. But you didn't provide your congregation or even your online people who were watching at that moment. You didn't give them any type of resources. You didn't say, hey, we do have some people that you guys can go talk to that specialize in this. Yes, this was yesterday's service. And I'm gonna say something else. The ironic thing is that this literally, this snippet came out at the same time, or maybe just a little bit after Diddy posted his apology. All I'm saying is, if you offer those things in that moment while you're rambling about DV, it would only make sense for you to offer those things if someone is dealing with it that's literally looking at this. That's what I'm saying. And you didn't use that moment to do that. And that's what I think too, Just Patches. I think him discussing this is to get ahead of any other narrative that's going to get ready to come out about him. When people do stuff like this, it's not about the other people. It's about them. And it's about their reputation and what they family have to bring. So this is about Jake's. That's the way I feel about it. Y'all don't have to agree with me. But that's the way I feel about it. It don't give me realness whatsoever. Just like Diddy's apology. Diddy's apology wasn't about nobody but him. I only heard this snippet, not the entire service. I have no interest in hearing the entire service. I think in that moment, that was the exact moment that you could have offered these things to your people. That's all I'm saying. Because again, people are looking for resources. People are looking for ways out. And if they can't even go to church and get a semi way out, what's the point? Pumpkin, that's exactly what I'm saying too. Pumpkin, sorry. That's exactly what I'm saying too, because again, would you have talked about it if it was Tracy? Did I see Mr. CK? Okay, I'm gonna look at it in a minute. But again, that's just how I feel. That's how I feel. I can understand if you guys don't feel that way about it, but that's how I feel. Because again, I feel like it's a gaslighting moment. I feel like it's not a moment to show that you support your congregants in a way that if they were dealing with these, they would literally have resources for you inside of the church, literally. And again, I'm not interested in hearing his whole sermon. I just feel like that was the perfect time for you to say it if you really cared about it. But the thing is you had no plans on talking about DV until you got the request. That's literally what you just said. It's sad, man. It's sadly Diddy and Jakes basically did the same thing with their statements. I agree. I absolutely agree. I agree. Cassie's attorney, Tracy, as soon as I get done talking about Diddy, I'll talk about the bishop because I was gonna talk about him anyway. I had to take him off my thumbnail because he was taking up too much of my space. But Kathy's attorney spoke out as well and was just saying, like, you know, this is ridiculous. But hold on, let me. Combs' most recent statement is more about himself than the many people he has hurt. When Cassie and multiple other women came forward, he denied everything and suggested that his victims were looking for a payday, that he was only compelled to apologize once his repeated denial were proven false, shows his pathetic desperation, and no one will be swayed by his words. This engine. Words.
It's so difficult
That was what was released.
to reflect.
And I couldn't agree more. I literally couldn't agree more with that. And I also think too, if we're gonna be completely honest, this was to benefit the both of them. And the only reason, and again, I do believe he was trying to get ahead of some stuff. Absolutely. 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 That's just how I feel about this whole thing. This whole thing is trash. Diddy is trash. I don't have anything for Diddy. I don't see how any of y'all can even just I I don't get it. I do not get it. If there's anyone that is living in a domestic violence situation and they can demonetize my video if they want to, I do not care. One thing I'm not playing about is DV. I'm just not. I've said this multiple times. I have lost 2 sisters to DV, and it's just no way that I can sit up here and use my platform and not speak against this stuff. And it just I don't have any words. I really don't. This is crazy. If there's anyone living in this situation, I am going to also drop the domestic violence hotline number. Please call and get your resources. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. This is crazy. Oh, excuse me. What I will also say to y'all, this won't be it. Mark my word, this won't be it. This won't be the last video that comes out. Mark my word when I tell you it won't be the last time. It won't be. It won't be the last time. Some more stuff is getting ready to come out. And I'm going to tell y'all, brace yourself. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. Because this ain't going to be the end. This is not going to be the end. Yeah, rehab for what? I agree. Rehab for what? Who goes to rehab for this? Rehab? Chef, has been said that a video of Kim Porter is about to drop. I don't know what's about to drop, but I guarantee you this ain't gonna be the end. I'm telling y'all now, this ain't the end. This is not the end. Not at all. All right, moving on. Moving on. Okay. So again, if you guys are in these situations, I've also said too, make sure that listen, we all grown. We all grown. And we may have us a little sneaky link. We may have us a little whatever we doing, whatever. But y'all need to let a friend know, a close relative, somebody, let them know. Because y'all, if we don't got each other, who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Please, please try your best to get some help. Whatever that may look like. There are resources available. Please get some help. Please. And try to get out of it. And again, I know, and I said this in my other video, I know it is a lot easier said than done. But we got to figure out a plan, boo. We got to figure out a plan because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. So we got to figure out a plan for you to get out, right? That's the thing. And as hard as it may sound, that's what's needed, a plan of getting out. Okay. I'm hoping that more people come forward. I'm hoping that more people come out and speak up against this. And I'm also praying that there are more resources available to people who are dealing with these things. Because again, I do understand sometimes there are only certain things that these people can do to help in certain situations as well. I totally get that. And each state, is different as well. So those are just some things to take into consideration. I mean, this is disgusting. And to be honest with y'all, I wasn't going to talk on this apology video because I felt like it was gaslighting at its finest, but I'm definitely, we're here. We're here, child. We're here. All right. So let's get into some other things. Let's get into some other things. Some order things, some order things. We need to get into some order things. Get into some order things. All right. So moving on to the bishop because I can calm down now. What I have for Jakes and Diddy, I done gave it to y'all. So let's move over here to the bishop real quick, and then we'll get into the other mess. All right. But first of all, can y'all please hit that like button, baby? I ain't know it was no 400 people up in here. I swear I did not know. But shout out to y'all for being in the building. Please don't forget to hit that like button. We got 200 and is that updated? We got 296 likes. Please hit that like button. Please. Please. And listen, I know a lot of y'all have stories on DV. I know y'all do have stories on DV, and I am listen, I encourage you guys, for those of you who are DV survivors, encourage your sister, encourage your brother, encourage your people. You see what I'm saying? Encourage them. If they are the ones that's doing the DV, encourage them to get some help. For those that are in DV situations, you were able to come out, and I want you to help your sister as well. Okay? Yes, use a safe word. That's a good way. That's literally a good way. You have to use safe words. You have to come up with plans. And I think that that's what people, and I understand it, because when you're in the situation, you're not thinking about these small things that actually make a difference. I totally understand that. And I'm not saying don't think about the small things. But the small things like that are important, like trigger words, uh 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 uh, uh safe words, things that will prompt other people, or you texting your homegirl with an emoji. Y'all agree that this emoji means that I'm in trouble or that something's going on. We got to try to figure it out. Okay. So again, I'm sending love to everybody in the chat who has experienced DV, and I'm just hoping that as being a survivor, that you can encourage other people to, by telling your story. And although it may not be identical to someone, it will help them in some type of way. I truly believe that. I do truly believe that. All right. Yeah, it's a difficult conversation to have, but you guys need to start having it with your kids at a very early age, because things are happening. Things are happening, y'all. All right. A safe word in the exit plan. That's it, Miss Regina. That's it. Yeah. And again, it may take you some time to figure those exit plans out, and it may take you some time to get them safe words together. But please, please do. All right. All right now. Now, what I will say about that friend that came out, I don't trust that friend, because in one breath you said you wasn't friends with Kim, you didn't know her like that, and then in another breath you said you did. So going on. So, girl, I ain't trusting nothing you saying. Who was I figuring to talk about? Oh, the bishop. Okay, let's talk about him real quick because he ain't to take up too much of my time. So Mr. CKB. Okay, so it says all ish now. So as you know, your favorite bishop has a bail hearing. However, at 2:12 p.m. prior to Saturday's show, he reached out asking for character letters. Space period. Oh, Mr. CKB was talking to his phone and then used it. Okay. He wants you all to know to show Judge Shackelford his connection and love from the community with the community. He wants you to be a part of his victory. That's right, a part, not apart. Oh my word. Anywho, while I am not in the position to write anything on his behalf, I'm sure you would love to send his team a very heartfelt character letter, as he so desperately needs. Also, while you're writing those letters, make sure to keep this request confidential according to your favorite bishop. Such confidentiality is for the sake of his family. You know, the family he has been taking care of. Girl. Okay, so this is what the message says. He want people. The bottom line is he want people to write character witness statements for him. And so he said, I am sending you this message because I consider you as a person that cares for me and my family in church. As you know, I'm fighting for freedom and I'm believing God. As I patiently await sentencing, I'm asking you to write a character letter on my behalf so my legal team can submit it to Honorable Judge Lenore Shackelford. I am innocent, and this is just an attack by the enemy. I want you to be a part of my victory. Please type the letter and send it in a PDF form to um, bishopnotguilty@gmail.com or by May 24th, 2024. Those letters will exemplify my connection and love for the community and wish the community. Please address the letters to Honorable Judge Lenora Shackelford. Please keep this text confidential for the sake of privacy of my family. Please confirm by responding by text that you will be sending a letter. Thank you, Bishop Lamar M. Whitehead. Girl, okay. Hey, he said he said it's supposed to be confidential. Oh, girl, I done slid down in my chair. He said it's supposed to be confidential, y'all. He said it's supposed to be confidential. And I don't know how that text got out, but y'all know he has a bail hearing today, whether they are going to revoke his bail or what. Right? So I don't know that man. I don't know that man besides the stuff that he do on social media. I'm not writing no letter. I'm not writing no letter. Let that lady with them boobs, you liked her picture. You liked her picture because she was exposing her breasts. Let her write a letter for you. Okay, not me. Hey, Braylon, what's going on? Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. That is in the chat. Oh my goodness, bail hearing for the bishop. Yes, bail hearing, honey. They will be deciding today whether they are going to revoke his bond or not. And if they do decide to revoke it, child, he's gonna go to jail pending his sentencing, child. My Lord today. My. All right now. Well, Bishop. Well, Bishop. My. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the next thing. Let's get into the next thing. Now he is going to jail in a PDF format. I'm not playing with you, real. I'm not. I'm just not doing this with you. Now, y'all, is this true? I don't know if this is true. Why are the people saying that Keke pregnant? Keke, why? The people is saying that allegedly Keke White is pregnant again. I'm just gonna unfortunately say it, and it's probably gonna ruffle a few feathers. Keke, if you are pregnant again, that is foolish work. And I'm talking about Keke White. If you are pregnant again, mamas, that is selfish. That is wrong. It is selfish. It is just all of the things if you are pregnant again. It's not even about you. It's not even about you sitting up like, baby, no, that would be ridiculous. Your son is having a hard time living, breathing, growing up. And you got the nerve to be pregnant again. Baby, I'm sorry. If y'all have never seen me read a pregnant woman down to the ground, I'm reading Keke down to the ground. If I see a baby bump on Keke, I'm reading her down to the ground. Do you understand what I'm saying? That baby that we seen on the show and doing all of the things, that baby is in the hospital again. That baby, I'm going to shut up because I really can't go in. I'm going to shut up. But it's some selfish mess. It's selfish. I've seen that posted several places, Joanne. I don't know how true it is, but I have seen it several places. I've even seen it on like some blog pages on Instagram, and Twitter. So I'm not sure. But this is ridiculous. And if it's God's will, let Keke have as many kids. Lita, that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is that your baby that you currently have is barely surviving. I'm sorry. He's literally in the hospital on these machines. You would be nuts to get pregnant again. The doctors even told you you'd be nuts to get pregnant again. But you won't allow them to do the things that you need to do not to get. It's not cool. Sorry. It's not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about it because I see y'all saying her body, her choice, and stuff like that. So let me shut up. Let's act like we ain't saying nothing about Keke because y'all, that's foolish. And no, I'm gonna say it because y'all don't run me. I'm gonna say it. It's foolish. It's foolish. I don't care if it's her uterus. I'm giving commentary on the fact that it's foolish. On the fact that these babies do not ask for this stuff. Stop it. And y'all going out here doing some stuff like that is foolish. So I'm gonna say it, and anybody got a problem with it, you can exit stage left. It's foolish and selfish, and I mean all of it. That baby just went back to the hospital 2 weeks ago. Maybe still in there. And then you have a whole reality show where you're upset with your older kids because they are too scared to handle the baby, but you got a career to see after. It's selfish, it's foolish, and I said what I said, and I meant it. Now, moving on. Let's get into Keke Jabara, honey. Yes, Keke Jabara. Yeah, Keke said, I don't know what y'all talk about. Keke got a new job, honey. Well, I ain't gonna say a new job, but she got a new business venture, honey. She's over there So the Moscato, my good dear. Okay, let me put this on the screen here really quick. Okay, so Keke, it's not chocolate in a bottle, but it's definitely Moscato in a bottle. Okay, it's definitely Moscato in the bottle. Listen, I'm going to say that this is the type of stuff that we need to see. This is the type of stuff that we need to see. I don't care how you getting it, how you got it. It's the fact that you got it. And this would have been perfect for the show. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she is on a new venture. Okay. And she received her first package to taste, and her friends and family is loving it. Okay. Uh, you know, so if you guys would like sangria, moscato, or anything like that, Keke will have that available over. I guess it's going to be on a website or something. I'm not sure. But this is her new business venture that I saw. And I feel like if we could talk about the other things concerning the Keke, I could talk about this. So I thought I'd let y'all know, that she has a new business venture. And again, I want this to work for her. Okay. I want it to work for her. Okay. Now I agree. I wish that this, we could have seen this stuff on the show and and all that kind of stuff. But listen, Keke she got a new business venture. And I ain't gonna knock her. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so Kiki's doing something new. Now, since we talked, this is Keke Jabara. It's on the screen. It's up at the top. Keke Jabara. Now we was just talking about Keke White, but we ain't no longer talking about Keke White. I see some people getting in their feelings about the fact that I'm speaking on a woman, and I already know them emails is gonna come. Chef, you was wrong for speaking on Kiki's pregnancy. Let me tell you, that's so disrespectful for men to do that. It's so disrespectful, and that's why people say that you, girl, bye. But this is Keke Jabbar that we talking about right now. Okay, this is Keke Jabbar that we are talking about right now. So, again, congratulations on this business venture. I hope that it works. I hope that, you get everything that you need from it. Okay, I do. All right. So that's Kiki's new business adventure, y'all. All right, now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I say what I said. I say what I said. And the people's gonna come and they gonna send them emails, they're gonna send them long dissertations and all of that kind of stuff. But before I get into Carlos, there's 489 people watching me. Now I'm going to assume that most of you are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, can you please subscribe? That would be very nice of you all to subscribe. Okay. It would be very nice of you to subscribe. But I have a question for you all. I posed this question to the people who were in my chat yesterday, but I'm going to pose it to you guys. Okay. I'm going to ask you a question before I get into Carlisha. I'm not doing this with y'all in the comments. Nope. Baby, y'all stop. Stop, please. Please stop. Please. Okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that I am a jerk? And do y'all think that I am a mean, stuck-up individual? I want to know. I had 100 and some people in the chat yesterday when I asked this question, but I want to ask y'all that is in the chat right now. Do I give y'all stuck-up vibes? Listen, if that is something that I am giving, I need to work on it. So I'm asking y'all, as far as y'all know me, do I give y'all stuck-up vibes? Do I give y'all I'm that girl type of vibes, like don't mess with me? Like, do I give y'all them type of vibes? And I know we just talking surface level on the internet, but do I give y'all that? Let me know, because I want to know. I really wants to know. Do I get y'all stuck up with it? I think I'm better than. Because the people, that what the people say. Baby, it was somebody sent me a whole DM talking about how stuck up I was and how unapproachable I was. And I was like, me? You think about me? 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 What? Nope, not to me. No, let it go if it's not your truth. Sassy Keke, just kind of read the room, boo. Kind of read the room. Absolutely not. No, Carlisha King Jr. No, sir. No. You are very likable. I see some of the stuff y'all said. I'm a Sunday school dropout. I am, honey. Braylon said no. Melanin Beauty said no. Y'all saying no. You're a cool guy to me. Okay, so this was funny. So if you guys did not catch my live yesterday, because it's on members only. If you guys did not catch my live yesterday, I received a DM and I received the email. So the email was funny because the email said that they were mad at me because I said on my live yesterday morning that Peggy don't season her chicken in a bowl. I said she need to go buy a bowl. It's the bowl is only $1.35 down to the Dollar Tree. And so this lady sent me a 25-page book, honey. And what I said she could have done with that time was she could have done something else with that time. Be concerned about some mess you got going on. What you could have used that time for while you was typing up that message was you could have used that time to go buy your friend a bowl, whoever it is, because I'm assuming you close to Peggy or whatever. What I said about Peggy is what I meant about Peggy. And I've been saying the same thing about Peggy. Peggy's nasty. Okay. Peggy seasons her chicken in the sink. I'm just not gonna ever get over that. Okay. I'm not gonna ever get over that. I don't understand why y'all be wasting y'all time doing that stuff. But I thought it was funny. I really thought it was funny. I did. I thought it was funny, honey. I did. I thought it was funny. But then when the person say somebody else send me a DM and say you stuck up and unapproachable and some other stuff, and I said, dog, you make me sound like I'm just ruthless, girl. That's what I want to know. You mad about the fact that I said that Peggy washes her chicken in the sink and season it in the sink? You mad about that? That's the truth, though. It's video evidence to prove it. As a matter of fact, she was using Wanda's all-purpose seasoning, so I'm assuming she was trying to make a purpose out of the video that she made, trying to advertise Wanda's seasoning and stuff over there. She clearly don't clean her kitchen up. What you should have done with that time you typed up that email was the time that you should have went around there and you should have called the health inspector to come over there and get Wanda and Peggy's place together. How about that? How about that? How about that? That's what you should have done. Call the health inspector. Okay. You mad because I told the truth? No. How does that work? How are you angry because I told you the truth? Well, girl, I just know that you can go to any dollar store and you can get you a bowl. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Go buy you a bowl, honey. Go buy you a foil pan. You can't buy you a bowl. Go get you a foil pan. Go get you one of them aluminum foil pans and use that foil pan. It don't make no sense. I literally saw that lady washing her chicken in the sink. She took some paper towels and she dabbed the chicken and stuff. And then girl, here she go with Wanda seasoning, using all that seasoning and stuff in there. I said, oh child, no, man. You gonna get the people salmonella. Okay. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring that up because I thought that was very interesting, honey. I thought that was very interesting. But let's get on over here to Carlisha King. Happy Monday, raindrops. Yes, honey. Yes. The word of today is catch-up. Yes, that's the word of the day. Catch-up, catch-up. Yes, honey, yes. Okay, so let me tell y'all, the people is upset with Carlos. And they got a valid point. They absolutely have a valid point on why they may be upset with Carlisha. Okay. So yesterday, well, first of all, let's back up a little bit. For those of you that don't know, Peggy also, Peggy is a very nasty person. Her spirit is nasty too. Mhm. Her spirit is nasty too. And also, Peggy runs Disney's fan page. Okay. Run Disney's fan page around there. And Disney's supposed to be addressing the arrest today, according to her fan page. Let's get back into Carlisha. So I think y'all have saw that I'm not about to do this with y'all. This is why I can't be looking at the comments. This is why I don't even be knowing how many people's in the comment, in the chat, because y'all be ruthless on Mondays and Fridays, honey. Boy, y'all go in on Mondays. Okay. So no way, the facts are the facts. Y'all are hilarious though. Y'all are hilarious. Okay. Happy Sunday, raindrops. Yes, honey. Yes. And that message that he put out yesterday, that message is solely for him. That message is solely for him. Okay. How you gonna come out and encourage the people when you needed to be listening to that message yourself? I'm just saying. Okay, so again, they say Disney is going to address the arrest, but then also too, I heard that she was trying to get an interview or having an interview this week with Giving You the Real Tea. Okay, so let's get into it. So here's why the people are upset. So the people are upset because Carlisha with the Bloomingdale's yesterday, and so here's what he said. Happy Sunday, raindrops. Yes, honey. I'm here in Bloomingdale's with Yandy. Yes, honey. Y'all know I love the girls. Yes, I just love the girls. Yes, I love the girls. But I really love this girl right here. Yes, honey. Yes, I love this girl. This is my girl right here. Yes, honey. Yes, 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 honey. So he went to Bloomingdale's and bought Yandy. I think Yandy got a makeup line out, or is it a face line of like a, because she been doing some interviews bare face. So it sounds like to me that it might be like a skincare line that Yandy is coming out with. But anyway, so the people on Twitter and on Instagram are asking Carlos, even in his comments, why does he not support his own cast business ventures? Why don't you ever support any of your cast business ventures? Okay, which I think is a really good question. I think that's a fair question. I absolutely think that that is a fair question to ask. I think that's a fair question to ask. You do have some of your cast members that do have great businesses, i.e., Mel. You have Latrice. Latrice is getting ready. Latrice got several things. Not only do Latrice on Bell Collective have the vending machines, but she also is getting ready to open up a lounge. As a matter of fact, I think her grand opening was yesterday or the day before or something like that. But it does beg to ask. But then I also wonder, because when the expo happened, oh, there we go. Stormy, yep, Arena. I mean, I don't know. Is he gonna go buy wigs? Ain't that what Arena do? Arena got the wigs, right? But I agree. Everybody that has a business, I don't really see you rocking and supporting them like that. Okay, so do they need to be in Bloomingdale's for you to since you love the girls, do they need to be in Bloomingdale's in order for you to support them or what? I'm just wondering. I think that is a very good observation. I think that's a very good observation because then in the same breath you say, I love I love all my cast members, I love all my cast and child. The cast don't feel that way. They don't feel like you love them, honey. Um, so I do wonder, like, where's the support for your own people? Yandy, no shade to Yandy, because Yandy is a businesswoman. I don't care for Yandy on the show and stuff, but I do, I'm gonna salute anybody who's doing business ventures. So she got a lot of business stuff going on. But my thing is, Yandy, you go support Yandy, but we don't see you support nobody else. Hmm. I don't understand the question. I do. I get it. I get why the question is posed. Shout out to 500 people in the room. Hey. Come on, y'all spending y'all Monday with me. Chef Don Don, do you hold your nose to sound like that? I do. I do, P2 Ross. That's why I can't do it on screen. That's why I always have to do it like with a thumbnail or something up because I do have to hold my nose. I do have to hold my nose. So yeah, I always wondered because I do feel like that is a legit question. That is a legit question that I would like to know too. Why don't you support your cast at all? Like why? That's it's a little strange. It's a little strange. Oh, and I did see Disney, she was out there with the day after her arrest. I think she was out there with with Yandy and Portia taking pictures and stuff. I don't like Carlos, but Andy charges the women to promote their product. Yandy might have paid him. Yandy has men's skincare, I believe. Okay, so you think Yandy might have paid Carlos? You think that may be what it is? And he definitely do support Martell because Martell said in that interview with the cockatoo, with the cockatoo over there, Martell said out of his own mouth that Carlos called Mel and told Mel, could she please put him back on her builder's license thing? Y'all remember that? Uh-huh. So that's still supporting. I'm just saying, you do still support your cast in some sort of way. Well, who you want to, let's put it that way. But Nikita says she believes that Yandy may have paid Carlos. Okay. For me, it's not even the promotion that's the problem. He doesn't show up for them or for he doesn't show up. Yep, the cockatoo. He just doesn't show up for them, but he can pop his face up at everyone else's event. I do agree. Even when DP opened Madani, I don't recall Carlisha saying anything about it. It do make me wonder. It definitely makes me wonder. So she paid him, but he made it a point to show his receipts and say he spent. Oh, now that's a good point, Adrian. And then also too, CK crazy as hell if he thought Mel was gonna allow that ninja to ride her coattail after everything that he's done to her. Period. Period. He didn't say nothing about it because he knew it was only going to be open for 3 months. See, Yandy paid Carlos for promo. I don't know if I believe that. I'm interested in y'all's opinions. Y'all say I'm reading everybody's opinion, honey, because at the end of the day still gotta end, honey. Shout out to Glorilla, baby. At the end of the day still gotta end. And at the end of the day, happy Monday, raindrops. Yes, honey. Yes. At the end of the day gotta end, baby. He does not respect the Alabama and Mississippi cast. They are beneath him. Well, he don't respect his Detroit cast. He don't respect the Mississippi cast, the Alabama cast, the DC cast, the Atlanta cast, the any cast. I don't see him doing. I believe if Martell was different, Melody wouldn't have taken him off her business. They would still be in business. And I think if Martell would have handled this from the beginning with care instead of trying to do the things that he doing, I absolutely agree with that. Carlos and Marta are, oh Lord. Oh, child. I don't know if I can read that comment. And Schultz must not be a real business because he's never said anything about that either. Truth and believe, when he finally does support anyone, it definitely won't be male. Trust and believe. Sorry. He can't even out on a congratulations under any business post. I agree because remember it's just support in general, because even when Mel had mimosas with Melody, he got up under the post that Drew tagged Mel all up in that post, thanking Mel for the award that she received from Mel and all of the things. And here he go in the comments talking about, oh, you look good, girl. But you couldn't go over and say nothing to Mel about her event. It was a little weird to me. It was weird. It was definitely weird. Yeah. Was Martell a school teacher? Lovely 31 Blueprint. I think you can answer that question for yourself. Exactly. He intentionally went around a mulberry, but exactly, because it wasn't hard for you to say congratulations. It wasn't. And that's why the people feel like you used Mel for the podcast. That's why people feel that way. And I guess, because I'm sitting over here thinking, when Carlos said that Sonny and Moses was a surprise for Melody, I was like, what? This a surprise for her. How? It ain't like she in the middle of they mess and what they got going on over there. So how is this a surprise for her? He ain't gonna ever never support Mel. She's his secret competition. He is in love with the person. Oh, Fly Girl speaks. Now that's a good way to kind of wrap that up. That's a good way to kind of wrap that up by saying she's his secret competition. Oh. Now that's something right there. That's something right there. Fly Girl speaks. That's something. Fly Girl Speaks is now the queen of Central, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. That's a good point. That's a good point. Child, that is a good point. Fly Girl Speaks is now you are now a force multiplier. Yes, honey. Yes. Come on, force multiplier. Yes. Yes, CK did use Mel, but look who's still on top. And yes, I've been said if CK is not already, he wants Martell. Oh, Lord Jesus. Clock and Fly Girl speaks, hence why he protects him so damn hard. Martell is the type of man that he's oh Lord. Y'all don't mind snatching my little locks back, don't it? What my locks do to y'all that y'all feel like y'all got to get on here and snatch them? What they do to y'all? I mean, come on now. Y'all want to snatch my locks like this? Because y'all making some good points. He's dating an African gentleman, is he not? All I'm gonna do is laugh at that. All I'm gonna do is laugh. I'm gonna just laugh at that. Ooh. I'm just all I'm gonna do is laugh at it. I'm not going to respond. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna shut up. For those of you that know, you know. Okay. For those of you that know, you know. Let's see. Mel has done the most for his career. Carlos is weird. I agree. I do agree. Somebody said imaginary African. Martell is down with anything that he has no intentions on working in any career path outside of reality TV. You know, and I've said this repeatedly about Martell. And I'm kind of curious. With this new conviction that Martell has, would that keep him from even attempting to try to get his builder's license since they do like background checks and stuff like that? You know, I wondered that. I was thinking about that last night. I was wondering with this conviction on him now, are you going to be able to get your builder's license? Now, man, I know you got to take the test in order to pass it and get your license, but with this conviction, it did make me wonder that. Think about it. Women he promotes, supports, doesn't have as much business as male. Neither are they doing what he's doing with having a network. Yep. I wondered that. I wondered if him with having this conviction over his head, would that keep him from getting his builder's license? Because I do know that they run background checks and all that kind of stuff to make sure you don't have any criminal, that you don't have a criminal record and all of that. Okay, y'all, listen. I know how to get the people out of here that don't genuinely want to be here. Okay, because I got somebody to tell y'all. Y'all bless the catch. Yeah. Chef Don 2 $12 for 12K. All right, can we do that? Can we take some time and pass that offering bucket around? Yeah, let's pass this offering bucket around. Okay, we ain't done that all service long. Let's pass this offering bucket around. Okay, y'all pass it around. Diamond and Daryl are over there on their posting. Y'all need to pass it over to Diamond and Daryl. Fill out your envelope and put your envelope in the basket, and we'll count it all at the end of service. Okay, all right. Was he ever going to get his builder's license? Ooh, child. I don't know. Y'all see, ooh, they gonna go out in numbers, honey. When you start asking for kit ips and stuff, baby, they goes out in packs, honey. They leave the chat in packs. I think he can get a builder's license. Okay. I hadn't looked up the details, but I wondered that because I know, like with stuff like this, they do. Oh, okay. Because it's a misdemeanor. Got you. It's just a felony. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Martell's case is turned over to the state's attorney, then yes, it can prevent him from getting a license. A builder's license is provided by the state. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, though. That makes a lot of sense. Let's see. Neither him or Slaw can pass that test. Slaw tried to pass it. I remember in that recording, that girl said that she the one that was doing all the property preservations. That's what she said. Y'all remember that? Remember when she said, yeah, and he on that recording, she said, yeah, and we traveled the world. Yes, I traveled the world. Girl, that girl asked her, and they say, where you have been going, girl? She said, to Florida and Georgia. And that's being all over the world, girl. Girl, okay. Florida and Georgia. Oh, okay. Yeah. Girl, what? That girl said that she done flew all over the world. Martell and let her fly all over the world. Girl, where you done flew to? Yeah, I done been around there to Georgia and Florida. Girl, that is not all over the world. Okay, I have you to know that. Okay, how's that all over the world? IPV. This is why I call her the slow hoe. This is why I always tell the people, don't be a slow hoe. Don't go out like that. You know what I'm saying? Slow hoe vibes. You just giving slow hoe vibes. Slow hoe vibes. You got a little hoe in your DNA. A little hoe in your DNA. Slow hoe. Use a slow hoe. Use a slow hoe. Use slow hoe. Use a slow hoe. Use a slow hoe. Use the slow hoe. Use the slow hoe. Hey, don't be a slow hoe. Don't be a slow hoe. Hey, don't be a slow hoe. Don't be a slow hoe. Hey, don't be a slow hoe. Don't be a slow hoe. Just y'all have to. Don't be a slow hoe. Don't be a slow hoe. They drove to Paris, baby, Paris, Texas, honey. Paris, Texas. Ain't Jonah no Paris, honey. She said, yeah, I've been all over the world. I've been all over the world. Girl, where you been? Georgia and Florida. Girl, wait. I'm ready to tell you, mamas, that is not all over the world. Look, it's making some of y'all come out the bushes when I say don't be a slow hoe. Hey, don't be a slow hoe. Hey, don't be a slow hoe. Don't be a slow hoe. Don't be a slow hoe. Hey, don't be a slow hoe. Oh, see, this is why y'all need to bless the Catch app with $12 so that I can go to the studio with Candy and drop some beats. And I gotta do it quick before she get ready to go on this tour, honey. Because once she go on this tour, she's gonna be booked and busy. We can't drop by no studio and drop no beats. So y'all bless the Catch app so I could call Candy after this, so we could drop some tracks. Okay, drop some beats. Don't be a slow hoe. Don't be a slow hoe. Hey, don't be a slow hoe. Don't be a slow hoe. That dude kind of got a little bump to it, don't it? Candy. Let me call you Candy so we can drop some beats. Okay, Candy. Go back and watch the last review him and Elaine did. And when she said Mel was the best thing that ever happened to him ever, Carlos literally died in that seat. His expression was very telling. I mean, but Heavenly ain't lie. You know, sometimes Heavenly, I'll be like, Heavenly, now girl. But then sometimes Heavenly be speaking facts, and that to me is a fact. That's a fact. That is literally a fact. Carlos, you had no number one shows before Love and Marriage Huntsville on. I'm just saying. You saying that's your number one show? Oh, okay. Hmm. Why is it your number one show? The same reason why everybody keeps saying they sick of Mel and Martell, but that's what the show give. They the only two that's giving realness, regardless of how I feel about Martell. Them the only two that's giving realness. The rest of everybody on the show, they get to show what they want to show, how they want to show it, when they want to show it, and that's just the way that it's been for me. That's how I feel. Tamales is scaring TD out of me. I can't have him on my screen. Who is Tamale? Who is Tamales? Well, y'all be giving these people new names. I don't even know who y'all talk about. Who is Tamales now? Lord, now we're talking about tamales. Tamales. I will talk about tamales. I know how to make tamales too, y'all. I know how to make homemade tamales. They just take forever to make, but when you're making them by yourself, but I know how to make some homemade tamales. Oh, not tamales. I mean TDJ. Oh. I thought you were over here talking about tamales, girl. I did. Yes, I saw his face drop. But it's and you know what? Heavenly be eating Carlos up. And I don't see how he don't see through it because Heavenly do be eating Carlos up. Because I never will forget when she was in Africa with Jackie now, and they did that live on that Monday, and they said, Heavenly said, Heavenly was like, I'm in Africa, Carlos. I'm in Africa. Carlos was like, oh, well, I hope you ain't over there with hopefully you ain't over there looking for no man or something like that. He said it was like messy or whatever. That's what Heavenly said. Oh, you want to be messy? You want to be messy? But let's talk about you paying them people $2,500. Baby, Carlos was not expecting that. And that little fake laugh, that little fake laugh, girl. I wish I could have been a fly on the wall behind the scenes when they got off of that live, because I know Carlos said some stuff to Heaven. That man's soul left his body when she said that. His soul left his body when she said, let's talk about that 2,500. And before they even started reviewing the show, he told Carlos that she don't be watching Love and Marriage Huntsville like that. And I don't know how he be slow catching the shade when I was talking about the Queen of Centrals and the girls reading and stuff like that. How you missing the shade? I'm nauseous just listening to you talking about the chicken in the sink. Yuck. Oh yeah, about Peggy. The people mad at me though. Yeah, she did say that the arrest was staged, which it was. It was. He was set to turn himself in on the day that that filming started. It wasn't a coincidence. He about to lose that, I believe. This is the end of the show. They are trying too hard to be nice to Mel. I may not always agree with Heavenly, but I love when she gets him together. Me too. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I do too. I do too. I love it when she get him together and call out stuff that she be saying. Cause I be wanting to know what his reaction is gonna be to certain stuff, right? And his reaction a lot of times be exactly what I think is gonna be. You either gonna respond or you not. So somebody blessed the catch air. Yes. Oh, okay. So somebody bless me, TW bless me with a catch app so I can go around there and call King. Yeah, I know that's right. Don't be a slow ho, eh? Don't be a slow ho, don't be a slow ho. And when y'all sing that, if y'all not doing a little belly roll or a little, a little hip roll and stuff like that, you don't know what you're doing. Okay. You don't know what you're doing. You better roll that belly and that hip. I love Mel and promoting the show Shots Fired. Shots fired. Thank you for your catch app. Thank you for your catch app. Dr. Heavenly is funny. You better that fan up how to dance with Candy up over here. Candy, teach me how to do it. Every man wants one man. Let me quit because y'all will be over here talking about you don't like candy. The people swear I hate candy, honey. You don't like candy. I know you don't like candy because you be hard on candy. Yeah, you don't like candy. That is far from the truth. I done said this several times. Dr. Heavenly wants to say a lot. Yeah, but she doesn't. I agree. She do want to say a lot. I definitely agree. And I wonder if they're gonna be live today because it looks like yesterday, Married to Medicine left for a cash trip. They still might be live today. Maybe they ain't got nothing to do with it. You better turn that fan up on high singing with Candy Chef. Every man wants a woman to cook him up a good meal. Sing, Candy. I was saying Elaine. Into his true feelings. I agree. Let's see what else. Let me see what else y'all saying. He was shocked when Heavenly busted him out about striking after he lied and said that he didn't strike channels. And see, Miss Blade, well, people didn't understand what I was saying about Carlos in that moment because a lot of people was like, well, he did specifically say that he struck people's channel. No, what he said originally is that I'm not about striking people's channel. I would never do that. I would never do that. Only to go into the fact that yeah, I struck the people who played the whole entire podcast. So the point is that you still struck somebody. So all of that spill that you gave, all the spill that you gave out like that, you know what I'm saying? Like you didn't have to do all that. So Love and Marriage Huntsville on Saturdays or Sundays now. Oh no, it's still on Saturdays. It's still on Saturdays. He lied. He knew he struck the CCs. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. And Carlos likes to play with words, as you can see. He think he always hosting a reunion or something. Girl, no, this is folks' real life, girl. This ain't no Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion special. Girl, this is people real life. That's how Candy sounds. Oh, Jesus. The people gonna get mad at me. I'm not fit to talk about Candy. I'm not fit to talk about Candy. Nope. I'm not fit to talk about Candy. I have to get me in trouble. Nope. You're not fit to get me in trouble. Son, we're talking about Candy. All I want to do is call Candy and see if we can go to the studio and drop some beats before she go on her tour with the people. Are they still filming Love and Marriage Huntsville? No, they have wrapped for the first half of the season. Now, I really don't know when they go back. I really don't know when they start back filming. But you know they don't really take too much of a break, honey, when they come to Huntsville. Honey, they'll go right back into filming. Yeah, they said they'll wrap the first half of the season. They go back right back into filming the next day. I ain't done nothing to Candy. Here y'all go. This is why I don't be liking to talk about Candy because y'all swear up and down I don't like Candy, and I do. I do. Hey, Winter, what's going on? Okay, Winter said, hey, Chef Don. Hey, Winter. It should be interesting to see if Love and Marriage Huntsville ratings continue to increase. It seems people are tired of the franchises as a whole. Reality TV needs a reboot and a refresh. You know, I said this yesterday in my in my recap for Love and Marriage Huntsville, we are tired of the same reality TV formula. And we definitely tired of Carlos's formula for reality TV. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I just think that we're at a point now where people are literally bored. People are bored with the same stuff. And naturally, we get bored with the same stuff too, right? If we continue to keep doing the same thing over and over, we get bored. It's the same thing. You got Bell Collector for us was something refreshing, but then now it's starting to become Housewives like and marriage like and all of these different things. So I totally agree with you. I do think that people are tired, excuse me, of reality TV, the formula in reality TV, period. I do. I absolutely do. And we had that conversation yesterday because I think it's right. Well, Brittany, not only am I tired of welcome to the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion special. Yes, honey, yes. Not only am I tired of him, but I'm tired of Andy too. I mean, come on, it's like the same thing over and over again. What I tell y'all yesterday? I told y'all we already know what's gonna happen, baby. You plan the cash trip. They okay. First of all, you see what's gonna go on here at the house. Then y'all going on a cash trip. Y'all plan a cash trip, child. They arguing over who gonna get the rooms, who gonna get the best room. Then, child. Then they get ready for supper and dinner, honey. Then they go to the table. And then they gonna argue at the table and try to talk about the things at the table, and then they're gonna leave the table mad that night, and then they're gonna go to bed, wake up and do the same thing all over again. Maybe they may have an event earlier that day that they're going out and doing some things, but it's the same thing. It's the same tired thing. It's the same thing. It's just like when we know we see a scene with them gathering up at the table, we know exactly what's going to be happening. You know exactly what's going to be happening. So yeah, I think overall we just tired. We tired. We just tired. Let me see what y'all saying. I miss really good series. I agree. I was talking to someone yesterday. I gotta wait for it to come out, but I filmed something yesterday with somebody, and we were talking about old reality TV and how much of a difference it is now. It's like it's a mess now. Let's see what else y'all saying. Winter they need to capture all this Martell conviction and Destiny arrest of Lord and mercy. I mean, Martell said he wants to film his real life. Film your real life. You still want to film lives. This last episode was dry. I agree. It was definitely dry. We only got what? 4 scenes. It was dry. It was dry. Marie Monroe turning Bell Collective into Baddest Jackson on Zeus. Oh, good, Caramel Real. I'm gonna start your comment. I'm gonna come back to it. Good. Talk about that before we get out of here. Winter said it's terrible that you can break down exactly how cash trips happen. I mean, cause we didn't see it so much. I just want to see something new. I really want to see people's actual family reactions, and I get it now. A lot of people their family don't want to film because of the stigma surrounded around reality TV. And I just think at this point, we want to see something different. Winter, another thing I said yesterday too, I don't know nobody that live in consistent chaos 24/7. It's like we don't celebrate the up moments in people's life when people are graduating and doing certain things. Like we're not celebrating those things. We are so hound in on the mess that we miss opportunities for greatness or greatness to be captured on screen. And I I'm tired of it. No one lives in consistent chaos every day. I just don't believe that. I do not. Now I know some chaotic people, you know what I'm saying, but nobody's living in consistent chaos 24/7. We're just not doing that. Let's see. Um, it's funny, but for real, Zeus is making moves. No, they really are. Even though we don't like the content that we're seeing on Zeus, they are making moves. Y'all did see that what the lady name is that keep licking her teeth and stuff. That irks my nerves. Tia, whatever Tia Kemp. A lot of people think she's funny. She's not funny to me, but anyway, Tia Kemp, Tokyo Tony, and Clarissa Blueface Mama got a new show coming out, child. And the trailer dropped yesterday. Well, not the trailer, but the little teaser dropped yesterday. I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be a mess." Um, I like Mel's brother, but I am sure Marcus. Oh yeah, Marcus don't want stuff. Marcus don't want stuff. He don't want stuff to be part. He don't want to be part of that mess. I'm pretty sure they had to kind of pull his leg to film that scene with Mel. Um, Chef Down, why don't you review Martha's Vineyard? Okay, so I gotta catch up on Martha's Vineyard. I really do. I gotta catch up on it. Their reunion come on next week, don't it? I think I'll be caught up by then, and I could do like I could do a review on it. I can. I really don't have no excuse as to why I'm not reviewing Martha's Vineyard. I don't have no excuse. I ain't gonna give you one. It was boring. I fast forward from Mel and Neil to Mel, Tisha, and Kimmy. Yeah, it was a bit boring. I do two rows, or I did two. Marcus and Miss Van filmed a lot with Mel. They just didn't show it. Yeah, and I think at this point they're like over it. I really do. I think they're over it. Martha's Vineyard had a solid season. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I just needed to catch up. I haven't really I hadn't been watching it. My family definitely didn't want to do it. I would love to show my new love life that's flourishing, but he has multiple businesses that can be negatively impacted. They don't promote success well. I agree with you, Winter, and I can understand that. I can understand it because at the end of the day, you got to protect what pay the bills. You got to protect where the coins come from. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. I definitely understand that. I definitely understand that. Since y'all talking about Martha's Vineyard, I heard that now I don't know how true it is. Uh I heard that Amir said that he wasn't coming back if his girlfriend couldn't be main cast, and I didn't watch the full episode with her, but I did watch a sneak peek, and I was like, "Girl, Amir, I'm gonna need you to read the room." That's all you got to do. Just look around and read the room, sir. Please read the room. Please read the room. Okay, read the room. Please read the room. I did hear that, and I also saw the snippet. I saw the snippet of Jasmine and Bria responding to it. I'm gonna check out Vanderpump. I know Vanderpump is on the break because they got some revenge P allegations going on over there on Vanderpump Rules. Yeah, look at what's that. We'll keep going. I can't take it. I'm like, Amir, if this is true, please read the room, please. Yeah, he said that it's not happening. Like, girl, do that girl even fit in? And she don't fit in. This is a black cast. Let's stop, please, Amir. And I did see also some of his old tweets resurface. I wonder if they're gonna address that at the reunion. I doubt it, but we'll see. And why? Can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say it? I don't care if y'all don't want me to say it. Why in the hell why did y'all give them a clubhouse reunion? Why? And the reunion only gonna be 15 minutes of what? Why do them people like that. Y'all didn't give them a reunion the first season when I think they deserved one. They absolutely deserved one the first season. This season they saying it's solid too, so they definitely deserve a reunion. Okay, well maybe we shouldn't complain because we got a reunion anyway. Or how y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that Clubhouse reunion? Oh Lord, not Pam around there at NYC. Oh Pam, Pam. Oh Lord, it's about to get real over there. Okay, so you saying just simply, or are you kind of saying that they doing that so that people would stop asking for a reunion? I'm just wondering, is the reunion only going to be 12 minutes or what with commercials and stuff? Because I'm just curious. When I saw that they released them reunion looks talking about watch what happened live in the background, I said, is this a Clubhouse reunion? Girl, we don't want it. Them fashions were awful for this reunion. I want to see a reunion for this group. So they have filmed a reunion and it does come on next week. I just want to know, is it like they said that OG Summer House cast had a Clubhouse reunion in their earlier season, so I guess, but in my opinion, Bravo treats the Martha's Vineyard cast, yeah, like an afterthought. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that I couldn't really wrap my mind around that. I'm like, why do they get a Clubhouse reunion? Give us something else, but I guess I get it. I didn't watch them other summer houses. I didn't. That is true. And yes, he needs to read the room. Are you talking about Amir? Please read the room. Please read the room, sir. I'm okay with a one-part reunion, but not a Clubhouse. Yeah. I wasn't gonna say nothing. Y'all see, I kept scrolling past the comments that was talking about the fashions. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but it sure did look like a pre-Easter service to the actual Easter service. They did look like they were about to get an Easter speech, baby, and walk up to the mic and don't you forget that Easter speech. You better say it. Oh, I thank you, CC, for reminding me about that. I think Monique Samuels being on this season 3 of The Traitors is an excellent idea. I do. I think that was an excellent idea. I don't know how that happened, but I think that was dope. I do. And I can't wait to see her in that role. I like competition like shows. I really do. Would I ever want to participate in a show like that? Well, I would do a show like that. I just wouldn't do a cooking competition show. I love cooking too much to really want to compete. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't want you to tell me how to cook my fried chicken. Girl, they want you to put a thin layer of batter out on the chicken. No, you don't tell me how to fry my chicken. So that's why I can't do no cooking competition show. But when it comes to Traders and Big Brother and stuff like that, I do like watching them. I do. Oh, Paris Hilton is gonna be on. Holly Robinson P is gonna be on there. Okay, they got them a good cast if that's the case. When will Love and Marriage Huntsville film their reunion? It'll probably be after the summer, I'm sure. Yeah, I can't do no cooking competition. Hell no. Don't tell me. Do not tell me how much oil to put in my pot. Don't tell me how much. Don't tell me to do that stuff. I don't like. I can't do the cooking competition show, but everything else I like. Now I do still watch cooking competition shows, but I couldn't be a part. I can't do it, Miss Blade. I can't do it. I see that she got somewhere where that she could get paid. I might tell a story, but baby, I do not tell a lie. Well, Winter, oh, my. She got some bucks over there. I'm assuming they definitely pay good because they starting to get some heavy hitters over there. So I definitely with you on that one. Honey. Now, Winter, since you in the chat, let me say this. I just said, I don't know if you heard me say it, but I just said Carlos was gagged when Heavenly said Heavenly was in Africa. And Heavenly said, Carlos said something about, I hope you didn't go over there to see the men's or whatever. You know, they was trying to say because Portia and Quark go over there to see men's and stuff. That's what they were trying to say. So Carlos tried to use that little slick line, right? Here go Heavenly. Oh, you want to be messy? Let's talk about you paying them people $2,500 over there. That will forever be funny to me because that gagged him. Word on the street is this 6 figures. I believe it. I really do believe that. I believe it. I definitely believe that. I believe it wholeheartedly. I do. I absolutely believe it. I believe they pay good money. You know, they had to pay Phaedra a good coin to get on there. I truly believe that. I was about to read somebody else's comment. Somebody said, do I like Gordon Ramsay? I do like Gordon Ramsay, but Mr. Ramsay would not be able to tell me what to do and stuff like that. You know? Okay. You know, I can't take it. That I can't take. It would be the same old reunion. I wish they would let Dustin do this reunion. I wish they just let somebody else do the reunion, period. Carlos don't need to do nothing. Then you be sitting up there acting like you shocked about stuff that come out, and girl, you be knowing about it. Don't play. You know. We all knew she was about her coin. She mentioned the Lope Bravo check at the reunion. Oh, that's true. When Monique said when they was talking about the Bravo check, yeah, that is true. She gagged Andy when she said something about that little check. CK can't do nothing with Dr. Heavenly, and I'm glad that she calls out CK out and puts him in his spot. Good for her. I'm not mad at her. People don't understand the commitment you make and what you give up. You should be paid well. I do agree. I agree. I agree with that because you using your time, you using your cornish to get back and forth to different places when you're filming and all of that kind of stuff. So I totally understand. I understand it. I understand. I knew Chef B done cuss that man out and will. Listen. As long as you respect me, I respect you. And he don't be talking to them people with no respect. Then there must be something in that contract that say he got to talk to you crazy. And I'm not signing for that because you're not talking to me crazy. If I get you together, I don't like nobody talking to me like that. I don't talk to you like that. Don't talk to me like that. That's why I can't do it. Somebody said, I like all cooking shows. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell y'all that. I love all cooking shows. But I don't like nobody hollering at me. And I don't like nobody, you don't got to yell at me to get your point across. You just do it. You just don't. And I would literally stand there and ask him, who you hollering at? So yeah, I just wouldn't do it. Chef would not stand there with Gordon. Yes, I'm not. And not letting you spit in my face either. You know, when you're talking and you're angry and spit's coming out of your mouth. No, we're not doing that. I can't do that. Yep, when you have lying or trifling castmates that could try to damage your reputation and image, pay me. I agree because the money, they just got car service. I was thinking. Now I knew Carlos and them ain't really had no car service. Cause we knew what happened. They already told y'all that for the unions and stuff, they be pulling up in Nissan Sentras and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And remember that year that Tisha and them, they pulled up in uh a black Pinto up at the reunion, and Carlos was like, go ask Mel if we can use her, if we can use her driving people. And Mel was like, no, ma'am, no. I To this day, I don't understand that. And y'all think that we done had a rough season all season long. We here at the reunion, so we can squash this stuff. And y'all honestly think that I'm about to let y'all use my good car service that I paid for? Baby, go find somebody else to play with, because you got to be dumb to think I'm about to do that. But Mel, 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 Mel. But y'all all millionaires. I'm just saying. Let me see. Yeah, y'all better get y'all on. And ain't no shade to the people to the people who drive a Nissan Sentra, honey. Okay, because I understand, gas prices be high, child. So you gotta make sure you get you what you can afford. So I ain't no shade in that little piece. But they were showing up to the reunion in a black Sentra with one hubcap missing, child. And her they go on to ask Mel, can we use your car service? Girl, what is wrong with y'all? You need to be going over there asking your boss, why would he send a regular Uber car to come get you? You're like what? Girl, where's my black car at? I guess you technically you sent me a black car since it was a black Nissan Sentra with one missing hub. Oh, always ganging up on her, but got the nerve to ask. That's what I don't understand. Y'all know what y'all have done to this lady all season. Y'all got the nerve to ask her. No, you need to get out of that Nissan Sentra very proudly on camera. Okay, get out of there because you did not pay for it. Get out of that Nissan Sentra happy and excited, honey. Y'all ain't even made it to Charles and Netta status, baby. One was riding in the Benz, and the other one was in one was in the Maybach, and the other one was over there in the Rolls Royce. Honey, I saw, okay. Y'all ain't even doing it like them. They sent them to jail, Tracy. Oh Lord, breaking news. The bishop is in jail, child. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Lord, the bishop that went to jail. Oh, Bishop, you done went to jail, Bishop. Bishop, you done went to jail, Bishop. Oh my word. The bishop done went to jail. Carlos, your picture on you trying to look sexy and stuff. Child, I thought that was a mug shot, Carlos. They get off of here. I'm not about to do this. I'm just not about to do this. Where is the bishop at in jail? And y'all just got through saying that man was gonna get locked up. Jesus, where? Oh, Tracy, send me what I need, Tracy. Tracy, my DM is open. Send me what I need. I need to see this. I need to see this. I need to see what's going on. We just said good. I'm very disappointed in Lamar. Oh Lord, Jesus Lamb. Oh,
you as he turned. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.
oh Lord.
real, trying to get on this live. But so for those of you, there's his attorney coming out. There she go right there. Can y'all see her? Oh man, there she go right there. Y'all see her?
She better can get down them steps, child.
That's why he has attorney. That's Madam Sister Counsel Don Floria. That's who that is.
Oh, y'all.
Yes, in the all white.
This is Pam's current live,
That's
y'all.
true. You said you're not on IG? Okay, well, I don't know. Thank you, Sandra, for the Cash App. I appreciate that. I'll be back later to give y'all all of the deets on, when I came in the morning, he was right behind me and he looked at me like he wanted to take my life. If looks could kill, he would have took me out. He ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing to me, though. He didn't say anything. He just looked at me with such disdain. He doesn't like me. I think it's very, very clear that he doesn't like me. That's the...
Now, about here, Pam, you know that man don't like you.
She's the one that's been coming for him. Where'd she go, Dad? Right there. Mister. She's been coming, like she's the only one that kind of been coming for him. She was coming during the trial a couple of days, and I didn't know. I wasn't sure because she didn't say who she was or whatever. Then one day I seen like at lunchtime she was trying to hang with him and she gave him a hug and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay.
To answer your question, CC, no. I guess the bishop won't be live on IG today.
So he did have one person. She was there today, but other than that, nobody else was there. So yeah. No, so right now I give you guys all the details because it's a few more details. So there's some changes that happened because he was remanded. So yeah. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Get some food and stuff.
Well, y'all, the bishop has been remanded. My. Well. My. Oh, man. Well, Bishop, Pam said that he had to give his attorney his tie and belt. Woo. My, Bishop. Oh, man. Well, I mean, Lord, I got to play. Ooh.
On my way to the BET Awards. Thank you, Fat Joe, for inviting me. We out here in the ATL enjoying ourselves. Y'all stay focused. Y'all stay firm. It's the Bishop.
Wow. Mercy, Lord. Oh. Is his team going to post for him? Child. Let me get off of YouTube, baby, because I know the lives is supposed to go up, honey, because I know the New York Post, somebody finna post it in a minute, and as soon as they post it, the internet is going to go on a blaze. YouTube is about to be on fire, okay? Especially for the people who sits up and y'all been watching us talk about the bishop for all these years, child. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Ooh. Yeah, I say. Well, listen, what I will say is I do appreciate you guys. He was on his way to Penitentiary Awards. Now, I'm not about to play with you, Harold. I'm not about to play with you. He didn't hear the warning to stop talking, so there is Lord have mercy. Well, yeah, y'all know that the people is about to really go up. The people about to go up. It's so many pages out here that really do speak on the bishop. The internet about to be. Lord, I do go do some work for a few minutes and I done missed all this action. Child, it just happened. Cause they literally just had court, I believe, at 10 o'clock. With 10 o'clock Eastern time, which is it's 11:15 now. So, woo, child. Well, I guess I add them to this thumbnail, for the being the time. Well, listen, y'all, I'm figuring to go. Now, ain't nobody said Bishop T.D. Jakes is in no jail. Ain't nobody said that, Denise. Ain't nobody said that. Now, please don't start no stuff. Please. I ain't nobody said that. Ain't nobody said that. We talking about this bishop. We not talking about no Bishop Jakes. How you come in here talking about Bishop Jakes in jail now? Nobody said that.
Present you as he turns. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.
Denise, that's the bishop we talk about, Denise. We're not talking about Bishop Jakes. Don't put that out there in this live. Yeah, I ain't trying to get in trouble, okay? Everybody said T.D. Jakes that got arrested. We talk about Whitehead. We talk about Whitehead, not Jakes. Okay, sorry. That did tickle me, Denise. Denise said she's sorry. Hello to you too, Cuter Prophet. Cuter Prophet, you gonna come in here and tell me, I know Cuter Prophet. What it do, my brother? What it do? Whitehead is going to prison right now. Lord. Oh, y'all. Oh, okay. Woo. So the Bishop of None is in jail, aka. Yeah, the folks gonna say, "Oh, I heard Bishop Jakes was around there getting locked up." Now, yeah, I heard that from DonDons Live. No, don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Baby, do not do that. Okay, ain't nobody said that. Ain't nobody said that. Oh, his wife can get an easy divorce now. Child, he can be the prison chaplain. Okay, I'm not about to do this. I gotta go. I've been up here almost 3 hours. I already know our Mondays and Fridays shows be the longest, but I gotta go. I gotta go support Trendy, honey. And watch all these other people talk about the bishop. I'll be live later on, though. I'll be live later on talk about the bishop. Y'all know I am. Okay, I'm gonna go because I don't know what else y'all gonna say next in this chat, and I don't want to be responsible. I just don't. I don't want to be responsible. Shout out to the show. We talked about correlation. We talked about Keke. We talked about Mel. We talked about T.D. Jakes. We talked about Diddy. Now I got to go. Baby, because y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. I'll see y'all later. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. I don't know what y'all gonna say next. Hell, I just don't know.
What up, though, my peeps? What's going on? Listen, I wanted to invite you to the Spring Brunch and Kitchen Table Talk being presented by TCDD Productions and Posh Brand Media. Listen, you do not want to miss this event. It will be a great event. Very positive. And again, it's exactly what it sounds like. Spring Brunch and Kitchen Table Talk. So as we close out the spring, we are about to have some good brunch and of course some kitchen table talk. Surrounding networking, mental health, and great other aspects of life. Listen, I need to see you in the building, and how you can be a part of that is by heading over to www.tcddproductions.com to purchase your ticket. I really hope to see you in the building, and I hope you come ready to have a great and fantastic time. See you in Atlanta, June the 9th, 2023. Peace.